Hi, I'm Dr. Jay Burns, and I'm really excited today to tell you a little bit about Men Aesthetics. They were asking me if I would give a testimonial after I was bragging to them about how great I thought their e-courses were here recently, and I said, "Oh, I'd be thrilled to do it." I mean, I don't give my recommendation unless I really believe in a product it would reflect on me, but when I recommend something and know you're going to love it, then it's a win-win for me and for you and for the people that are producing it. And I think that's what we have today. I want to start by just telling you a little bit about the people behind it, Matt and Kathy, because I work with a lot of companies. I've been fortunate to speak all over the world in the last 30 years. And I met Matt one day is because I was speaking for a company called Cyton, and I was giving the clinical talk about how I use their lasers. And they usually have some business guy or woman that's in there that talks either before or after me. So Matt was talking before me, and I showed up early, and I usually listen and do my emails. But I sat down, and that day, I remember right where I was at Las Colinas Four Seasons, and I said, "Who is this guy?" I mean, I was learning. All of a sudden, I put my computer away and took out my notepad, and I started taking notes. And I've done that every time I've heard Matt talk, and I've been around, and I have a successful business. But I began to develop a friendship with Matt, both a professional relationship and then a personal relationship. As I just thought the things that he was talking about was different than everybody else, and he not only knew what he was talking about, he could teach it in a way that I'd really never heard so clearly. So, and our relationship's been great ever since. I also knew Kathy before she knew Matt, as a clinician, teacher, as a representative for Cyton, and she was just an amazingly professional spokesman and salesperson for the company, representative, but she also had a clinical teaching background that was amazing. And so when they got married, it was an explosion. I mean, both on a personal level, you love to see them because they're so happy. But I will tell you, getting those two minds together is just amazing, because what you see now is Men Aesthetics, and there's a resource of services that are crazy good. So I just want to tell you that I follow those principles that they espouse. They talk about having a place that you would want to work at if you came into it. They want to have a place that's fun, that educates, that's creative. Matt came down and taught my staff. I sent my staff there. I did a preceptorship there in Kansas City with him and got to see how his clinic operates. It's fantastic. The teaching facility is amazing. And so what happened recently is that I got involved with the e-courses, and I have to be honest with you, I was a busy surgeon, and I didn't give it the time that I deserved. I was too busy. But with COVID, I started looking at it, and what I saw was probably the most educational, amazing set of courses that I've ever seen. I mean, it's so complete, whether you want to do BBL or Halo or any kind of technology you want. If you want to go on the business side of it and talk about marketing, customer service, that's right up their alley. If we want to talk, they've updated it recently about how to cope with COVID, and it's updated every week almost. And so I just couldn't believe how extensive it was. I couldn't believe a lot of people have great ideas, and I knew that they had good ideas and they had good wisdom about how to run a med spa and a practice and how to do things clinically, but executing is the difference between success and failure, and of value and of just wasting your time. And I've just never seen something executed so well and with so much excellence. And so it's just a big part of our training. It should be a big part of your training. I would go check it out and just go look and see and give them a tour. And it is well worth getting involved in their program and getting these updates and running your business. I could not give it a higher recommendation. I really thought that I might do some consulting, and I do that from time to time, and I had a plan put together, but I have to tell you, I may go and talk about the plastic surgery part, which is something that I'm uniquely qualified to do, and my perspective from that in the future. But I don't think I need to reinvent the wheel. I think I'll do what I do. But in terms of going and referring people and where they ought to go, they ought to go to Men Aesthetics and get an amount of information that I haven't seen anywhere else. So I give it my highest recommendation. It's been a joy to do. So you guys have a good day. Stay safe, and I hope this helps you.